Now, before I start this video, I just want to thank you guys so much for the feedback on the previous video. I know it was a little bit of a different one, but your feedback in the comments really meant a lot to me. So what I did see was that we should just continue with YouTube tutorials as well as having a few vlogs here and there. So I'll try to toss them in once something interesting happens, but besides that, I'm just going to try to continue with YouTube tutorials as well. So with that being said, in this one, I'm going to show you guys how to create those wavy guitar beats all from scratch in FL Studio. So let's not waste any more time. Let's just jump straight in. All right, so we are now here in FL Studio 21, as you guys can see, and the first thing we're actually going to do is just open up Omnisphere, and I'm just having this Nylon Sky guitar preset. As most of you guys know, this is probably my favorite guitar preset, so we're just going to stick with this one and try to make something super wavy with the nylon guitar. As for the guitar pattern, what we are actually going to do is just open up the Mirage multi-kit right here. If you guys still haven't checked out the Mirage multi-kit, I will leave a link down below. It's basically 6 different kits all into one bundle. So in this case, we're just going to go over to the Melody MIDI pack over here. As you guys can see, we literally have 50 different melody midis, and I'm just going to pick a random one that we can try to start off with. So let's just try to drag in number 16 first. Yeah, this one's cool. Let's try number 11. I really like this one. Man, this one's fire for sure. Right, so we're definitely going to be going with this number 11 right here. As you guys can see in the MIDI name right here, it's actually E minor and 120 BPM, but I think I'll actually just put it down maybe 5 to 135 right here. And then for the key, let's actually try to switch it up a little bit. So in this case, we're working in A minor, so we can just try to pitch this down to A minor right here and then just pitch it up by 1 octave. So this is pretty cool, but what I think we can actually do is just go back to E minor, or maybe have it at D instead actually. Now also, to just make this a little bit more interesting, I'll just try to add some quick effects as well. It's not going to be anything special. We're literally just going to go over here and open up a quick little roam to start off with. Yes, I'll put it at about 13%. I don't want it to be too much, just so we have a little bit of the ambience. Next, we are going to open up ARC20, just using this Vinyl 3 preset right here. I will turn off the noise and I'll put the magnitude down just a tiny bit. This plugin is pretty much essential to really get that wavy guitar sound. But with that, I'll also just add a quick little crystallizer and I'll turn the mix almost all the way down. Put it at about 10% like that. Lastly, we're just going to open up a J37 for some more saturation. I like using this 815 preset right here with an EQ just turning down the low end right here and a little bit of these boxy mids. So now we have a pretty cool texture to the guitar. I love this ending right here. So I know I haven't made this MIDI with you guys, but just to very quickly explain kind of the theory behind it, you really want to mess around with using the same notes. As you guys can see, we are in the E minor scale, and I'm literally just using the same notes and being consistent with them. So this E up here is pretty much the same as this E down here. It's just pitched up 1 octave. And also with this C, as you can see, we're just using it over and over and over again. So you kind of just want to pick 3 to 5 notes and just keep them consistent throughout the whole melody pattern. And then for the ending right here, if you are using the same exact VST that we are using from Omnisphere, you just want to make sure to leave a few gaps here and there, as this VST has a super authentic sound with the finger slip off the guitar once you actually leave some space in between the MIDI as well. Alright, so the next thing we're going to add to the melody is going to be a few vocals. So I just opened up Splice over here and I found this cool sounding vocal.
I try.
Then I quickly just dragged it into FL Studio, made sure the pitch was right as well as the timing. And it sounds a little bit fast, but I think it's going to work nicely.
I try for you. You know that I do it all for you. I will go through it all with you.
Now, to make these vocals really blend together nicely with the guitar, I'm just going to open up RC20 yet again, but this time you actually just want to scroll up until you find this magnitude transition 1 preset. This is seriously key when it comes to vocals. Just leave everything as it is, and you also just want to open up a quick little EQ. With this EQ, we're just going to cut out the high end. You can really hear how it blends nicely. Last thing we want to do with the vocal is just add a little bit of delay and panning. So for the pan, I'm just going to open up Pancake 2 and put the mix down a little bit. This is a free plugin, by the way, so if you guys want to use this one, it's super nice. And for the delay, I'm just going to open up Effect Track and we can just paste in the Echo Boy right here and just mess around with a few of the presets. Now we need some more low end in our melody as well, so we can open up Contact and just add a quick little bass. As you guys know, the Scarby bass with the palm muted is probably my favorite bass, especially when it comes to guitar. The reason for this is actually because it really gives it that authentic sound. So with the bass, we actually don't want to overcomplicate things. I'm literally just going to follow the root notes from the guitar, and we're just going to try to make a simple little pattern with it. Let's quickly go in and add a texture from the Mirage kit as well. Just turn on the volume a little bit. Yeah, we're definitely getting there. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys a crazy preset you can find in Omnisphere. So if you have the Unclean Machine Bank over here, you can literally just pick this spinning flute, and if you go to the 5th scene, it's going to sound crazy, trust me. Have this. Oh, that's fire. But I want to switch it up a little bit in the second part, so let's try to do something more interesting. Right, so with the flute, the melody sounds like this. That's crazy. Second part right here. A little bit calmer. Right, so now that we have the melody finished, I'm quickly going to add the drums. As for the drum sounds, they are also coming from the Mirage multi-kit. Like I said, it's literally 6 different kits all in one bundle. You actually get the drum kit as well as the melody MIDI pack I showed you guys earlier. But with this, you also get a sample pack, a portal bank, a texture kit, and also a kit with 30 different phrases. So if you guys want to check out the pack, it will be the first link down below, or you can just go to my website, which is BBMarko.com. Besides that, let's get on with the drums. Some simple claps. So we're already getting the bounce going with these simple drums. Now to really finish off the bounce before we add the kick in the 808, I think we should probably add some snares, some rims, and some perks. You guys already know I love the rims, so I'm just gonna pick a random one. Literally anyone will sound good on this one. Yeah, we just need to get that bounce. Let's go with the kick in the 808. Right with the kick as well. Let's delay this one as well. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the drums. Now I'm quickly just going to raise the whole beat and we'll take a final listen. Alright, so here we have the final beat. Out of the elements we have in the intro right here, then we actually remove a couple of them.
Shut up, Marco. Marco. Marco.
We have the hook with the vocals. Flute right here. Such a typical type beat off YouTube. Still pretty bouncy though. A little bit of a switch up right there. It builds back up. That's cold. Bridge right here, pretty much the same as the intro, and then it just drops right back into the hook.